When a building goes up in flames, it seems like every secret is consumed by fire, lost forever in the smoke and ash. But for a fire investigator, the real work is just beginning. How do they read the story written in the ruins? How do they sift through the devastation to uncover the truth? Today, we are following a seasoned investigator to see how they unravel the mysteries hidden in the ashes. The investigation starts not inside, but outside the structure. The first clues often appear on the building's exterior. Look here, see this distinct V-shaped pattern on the wall? This isn't random. Fire burns upwards and outwards, creating this signature shape. The point of the V almost always directs us to the area where the fire originated, giving us a crucial starting point. It's like a giant arrow pointing to where the story began. Once we have this general area, we can start to focus our search, moving from the areas of least damage to the most severe, narrowing down the origin point. Now, let's move inside and get a closer look at the burn patterns on the wood. This isn't just burnt wood, this is evidence. See these large, shiny, deep blisters on the char? We call this alligatoring because it looks like alligator skin. The size and depth of these patterns tell us a lot. Large, rolling blisters suggest a fire that burned hot and fast, possibly accelerated by a flammable liquid. In contrast, small, flat, dull char patterns indicate a slower, smoldering fire. By analyzing these textures, we can start to understand the fire's behavior, its speed, its intensity, and what might have fueled it. Each piece of charred material is a chapter in the fire's destructive journey. With the origin area identified, the hunt for the spark begins. Was it an accident or something else? We meticulously examine every potential ignition source. Here's a heavily damaged electrical outlet. We look for signs of arcing or short-circuiting. Over here, we have what's left of an appliance. Was it malfunctioning? We check for melted plugs or internal failures. It's a process of elimination. By ruling out accidental causes like faulty wiring, kitchen mishaps, or lightning strikes, we get closer to the truth. Every potential accident must be thoroughly investigated and cleared before we can consider any other possibilities. But visual inspection isn't enough. Science plays a huge role. I'm using a device called a combustible gas detector, or a sniffer. It can detect the presence of accelerant vapors, like gasoline or lighter fluid, that are invisible to the naked eye. If the sniffer gives a positive reading in a specific area, that's a major red flag. We then carefully collect debris samples from that spot, sealing them in airtight cans. These samples will be sent to a forensic lab for detailed chemical analysis. The lab report can confirm the presence and type of an accelerant, providing irrefutable scientific evidence that can make or break a case. A fire scene doesn't exist in a vacuum. The human element is just as critical as the physical evidence. That's why we interview witnesses, neighbors, first responders, anyone who saw what happened. When did you first see the smoke? What color was it? Did you hear anything unusual, like an explosion? Every piece of information helps us build a timeline. Eyewitness accounts can corroborate what the physical evidence is telling us or point us in a completely new direction. Reconstructing the sequence of events is like putting together a complex timeline, and every detail matters. In the end, it all comes together. The V patterns, the alligator char, the eliminated appliances, the lab reports, the witness statements. All the evidence is laid out. It's a giant puzzle. My job is to see how each piece fits, connecting the dots until a clear picture emerges from the chaos. It's painstaking, methodical work, but it's the only way to speak for the scene, to uncover the story the fire tried to destroy, and ultimately, to determine its true cause. Thank you for watching, and if you found this fascinating, be sure to like and subscribe for more behind-the-scenes investigations.